A missing toddler found. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
Now, Chris Flanagan, begin tonight breaking news. An Amber Alert canceled in the best possible way.
Yeah, police say a 3-year-old boy was found safe just minutes ago after a frantic search across Prince George's County. We're told a man stole a car from a gas station with the child still inside.
Our Yamarie Sase joining us live tonight from that gas station in Upper Marlboro. Yamarie.
Yeah, very emotional night for this family tonight for 3-year-old Blake Morgan. Now, like you mentioned, he was found safely and the vehicle that he was taken in was also found. But we have very limited information. But what we do know so far from what took place earlier, the incident took place around 6:20 p.m. here at this Royal Farms in Upper Marlboro on Ritchie Road. Now, the situation, the car was a 2015 brown Nissan Armada with Maryland tags LEP 1350, and the Amber Alert was put out a little bit before 8 p.m. Now, that's all the information that we have right now towards this incident. We are looking to hear more from PGPD to give us more information about who the suspect was, who Blake was with during the time when the vehicle was taken, and we will continue to keep you updated as we learn more. For now, reporting in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, I'm Yamarie Sase, DC News Now.
All right, Yamarie, thanks. And when that news conference happens with police, we'll carry it live for you right here on DC News Now at 9. Meanwhile, tonight, dozens of people came together to remember the 25-year-old woman killed in a Silver Spring apartment fire on Saturday. Her parents, taking a moment to remember their daughter, wanted to turn their grief into action. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg was there all evening long, and as he tells us, friends, family, even neighbors who didn't know her were all there.
25-year-old Melanie Diaz is being remembered not for the way she died in a fire, but the way she lived.
What I will always remember about her is her smile. She was an incredibly warm person who always put others first. And until her last moment, she was putting her puppies first.
When they found her hugging Sammy and Ella. She had removed her jacket and covered them so as to maximize their ability to live. And that's who Melanie was. She was a giver.
And a scholar, a graduate of Georgetown University, and an event planner for the Aspen Institute.
Melanie was an incredibly caring and passionate person about the people she worked with and about the environment. And she was always thinking about how she could do more for the people that were around her.
Through the pain of losing a daughter, her parents want change.
Please change the law and put in the irrigation system, the sprinkle. If they can put in a law, that way they can change it as soon as possible.
They can. A sprinkler system could have prevented this tragedy, according to the fire marshal, but buildings in Montgomery County aren't required to have them until 2033.
Yesterday was my daughter. Tomorrow can be your son, your daughter, your wife, your mother, your father. And we cannot wait more.
Melanie's parents say they're going to fight for nationwide change.
We try to make difference because it's a life. It was my daughter, and it's not fair.
In Silver Spring, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Well, no gun found in the area where police chased and killed a man last night in Tyson's Corner.
Yeah, investigators were back out searching the same wooded area during daylight. Police named the man who was shot, 37-year-old Timothy McCree Johnson from D.C. The officers have not been named. They ran after him because he was suspected of stealing designer sunglasses at a store in Tyson's Corner Center. 2 officers ordered Johnson to the ground and then shot him. Johnson died at the hospital. Now, police say there's not a lot that they know at this time. They expect to release body cam video in the next 30 days. Johnson's mother told the Washington Post, quote, "An unarmed shoplifter is now dead."
Meanwhile, we're told an off-duty police officer who shot and killed a man at the wharf last summer will not face charges. U.S. Attorney's Office says there was not enough evidence. A report from the Department of Justice says D.C. Police Commander Jason Bagshaw was at dinner July 16th when he saw commotion and went outside. That's when the report says Bagshaw saw 20-year-old Lazarus Wilson appear to rob someone at gunpoint. Bagshaw, allegedly pointing his gun at Wilson, told him to drop his weapon. Wilson did not, and the commander opened fire. Wilson later died at the hospital. Since the shooting, organizations have called for more transparency and police accountability.
And switching gears now to weather. So in Glover Park, Georgetown, it felt like a summer day. We had warm temperatures that you could actually walk around in shorts and flip-flops. That's how nice it was. It got hand holding out there. Nice romantic afternoon.
Even a guy riding his bike with no shirt on. It was one of those days in February,
Yeah,
right?
we definitely do.
Take advantage of it. Actually, it's still a beautiful night outside right now.
Yeah, let's check with our chief meteorologist, Jessa Webb. We have a big weekend cool down, though, Janessa.
I had to stop for a moment there. I was like, where's he at, Puerto Rico? I know it was very warm out there this afternoon, and also had the dew points go up a tad bit across the district, but it felt almost like the start of summer, right? Instead of spring, which we are really kind of seeing early this year. We beat many records across the board. At DCA, Reagan, official high today of 81 degrees, beating that old record in 1874 of 78. 79 out towards Baltimore, in the lower 80s for the Dulles area. And so records are continuing to come in. It was really inland areas from Culpeper to Manassas, Fauquier County, south of 66, 82 to about 83. So this time yesterday, about 24 hours ago, we're nearly 15 to 30 degrees warmer. Look at Hagerstown, very warm out there. Mild air continues to sit in place under a clear sky. 63 in the winds. They have finally come down. They're still coming out of the south. And so we'll kind of watch this transition out of the south and west as a cold front. It's going to sweep in here, allowing us to really cool off as we go into your Friday. So for the rest of the evening, mostly clear skies. Around 3 a.m., we'll start to see a few clouds floating in here, but for your Friday, a ton of sunshine. The problem is temperatures start to tumble starting around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I have the 20s and 30s back in the forecast. We'll look at that coming up.
All right, Janessa, thanks. Well, police in Fairfax County, Virginia, are moving forward the new strategy to help reunite stolen vehicles with their owners.
Yeah, but the plan comes with some controversy and concern. Right now, our Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla joins us live from Fairfax County Police Headquarters. And Max, this involves automated license plate readers. It's actually been going on for a couple weeks already.
That's right. Yeah, they were used for the last 8 weeks of 2022. Police said it went well as after they were placed strategically throughout the county. So now they will continue it for several more months, utilizing the 25 cameras they have.
We want to use technology to help fight crime.
It's a goal set by police in Virginia's largest county, and they say these automated license plate readers have been useful, particularly when it comes to stolen cars. Sergeant Hudson Bull with the Fairfax County Police Department tells us the cameras helped retrieve 6 stolen cars and find 2 missing people in an 8-week pilot program.
We saw some great successes throughout the 8 weeks.
FCPD is now extending the pilot so it can gather roughly a year's worth of data to see if the cameras are beneficial to police and help ensure safety. But it's not without controversy.
The ACLU opposes the rollouts of all mass surveillance technology. I think they make people less free overall.
We spoke with Matt Callahan, a senior staff attorney with the Virginia ACLU, and he shared his concerns about the program. Police tell us Fairfax County owns the data and it's automatically deleted after 30 days unless it's actively being used as evidence in court. But Callahan says 30 days is still too long.
The risk of having a very long set of data, even 30 days, is that it creates a picture of somebody's life.
Some folks just want to see proof that this program works before it expands or continues.
If it goes well, it could probably stop a lot of crime going on. I mean, it's kind of invading your privacy, you know, people don't like really that, and pinpoint you where you're going, where you're coming, if you're a law-abiding citizen.
Police say the cameras will only read license plates and vehicle characteristics, not the people inside. But as of now, there is no long-term plan for the program.
What we're going to do is spend 1 year's time looking at the data and determining at that time if these cameras are a benefit to public safety in Fairfax County.
Now, as of now, we don't know how much Fairfax County is spending on these cameras or any data storage it might need to purchase. We're working on finding that out, though police have told us that some of it is funded through grants. We're live in Fairfax County. Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
And coming up, one D.C. business owner wants to kick a council member out of office for a rise in crime in his neighborhood. Others say not so fast. Why they claim the councilwoman is being unfairly targeted.
And some dramatic moments inside a South Carolina courtroom. Why Alex Murdaugh says he lied to police moments after his wife and son were found shot to death.